Hello and welcome to Vintage Story. So I've been messing around with this game for a few hours and maybe a little longer, and I've been having a blast, and I thought I would share that with everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and create a world here. So this is a voxel based sandbox survival game. It's an early access. I'm currently using version 1.19.1 stable. I literally bought it like 2 days ago and installed it, and I've become addicted. And it's fun. It's a harder survival game than a lot of them out there, so it's a little bit more interesting. So let's go ahead and start. So you can see here I have a few worlds. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new one. What are we gonna call this one? Let's just I type in my own name here. Let's just call it YouTube. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do the standard world just because I'm not an expert in the game, and I want to do wilderness survival, but it turns off the map and all that stuff, and I think the map will make things a little bit more interesting in the game. But we can kind of look at the different settings you can kind of set. This is just the standard settings. Let's see if there's anything we want to change. But I don't think it really is going to make too much of a difference. So, alright, seasons. So the game has seasons. You know, there is a winter. And if you don't have food, you will die. Let's see here. No timer. Monsters spawn right away. Random respawn radius. So when we spawn in, we're going to spawn in at a spawn point, and if we die, we're going to spawn within 50 blocks of that. And changing our bind point is actually, it seems to be difficult. So we kind of want to stay near where we spawn. In fact, we'll put a waypoint down just so we know where it is when we do get in there. And then block gravity is on. As I said, it's voxel based. Creatures are aggressive, normal strength, everything's pretty much standard. World maps on, and there we go. So different events. Okay, so world generation, I'm just making sure. Yeah, this is a 1 million by 1 million size world, and you can fall off the world. And I guess it's a 1,000 or 100,000 blocks between the top and the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure. Global temperature, normal. All right, I think we'll go with this. So let's go and apply that and do a standard world and create it. So this is the generation screen here. It's fairly quick, honestly. It generates a world rather quick. All right, so now we're at we've spawned in, right? And now we get to pick our class and our skin. So I'm going to use the one I've been using, right? So it's a blocky guy here with a beard and bald. So it's pretty standard for what I like to create. And then the voice in this is just some kind of instrument. I picked the trumpet because it sounded the best. There's different ones like a harmonica. Didn't really like that one. I didn't like the clarinet. The trumpet sounded more like you know, something. But there we go. We got a that. So for the class, there's a few classes you can pick from. This just gives you positive and negative traits, right? So you got a hunter, or actually commoner is where you can start. There's no negative, no positive traits to being a commoner, right? You can pick a hunter. You get more damage with range, you get more accuracy with range, and you get more distance with range, right? You get more animal loot, more animal harvesting. You walk faster, which is actually probably pretty nice. And you get an exclusive bow and arrow. If we click that, there's a nice in-game help thing. You can see the exclusive like crude bow. So it's a simple bow you can make really early in the game. Crude arrow. Very simple arrow you can make early in the game. Farsighted, they don't do a lot of melee damage now. I haven't gotten very far in the game, so I don't know how big of a hurt that actually is. Claustrophobic, they don't get a lot of ore, and they mine slower, so you got some trade-offs here, right, between each of these classes. We look here, the male factor here. This is a I want to say it's more of like a scavenger kind of thiefish kind of thing, I guess. It gets bonus to foraging and wild crop drops. It gets a higher drop rate for stuff from the cracked vessels. So those are like, you get like a ruin that spawns in the game. You can go loot it. So you get a little bit more loot out of that. It looks like animals don't detect you as much. And you can make a exclusive sling, which is looks to be a weapon. So you get a weapon. And then they're frail, they lose hit points. They have less hit points actually. I think you only start with 17, so you lose 2.5, you're down to 15 hit points. You're gonna probably get hurt quite a bit. And you have a range distance, and you have melee negative damage, so it's maybe not the one we want. Clockmaker, so they do more damage against mechanicals. So I have not, in the few hours I've played, I haven't seen a mechanical, so that's kind of, kind of not that big. But they have one temporal gear cost to repair, so they can repair these translocators quicker. Never seen one in the first few hours, so I don't know what that all is. And a 10% walk speed increase. Now they are also fail nervous like the last class, so they have less hit points, less melee range, and they do less melee damage. But they also get a device to tame a locust, whatever that is. So it's some kind of creature in the game, but it's, as you can see here, this is a very late game item. So let's see here, Blackguard. This is I guess soldier class would probably be the best way to describe it. 30% extra melee damage, 15% extra melee or armor durability. See, the walk speed penalty for wearing armor is reduced by 25%, so you can walk a little bit faster while wearing armor. They're faster at mining, and they have 5 extra hit points. That's kind of nice. They get an exclusive sword, so charcoal, iron sword, and that. So that's like mid-game-ish sword, and then a shield is. Yeah, this is after the Copper Age, so it's a little bit mid-game to make both the sword and shield. They're hungry, 30% more. They have nearsighted, so that's negative 15% range damage, and heavy-handed, 10% loot, negative 10% loot from cracked vessels, negative 15% loot from foraging, and negative 20% from crop harvesting. So I don't think this would make a very handy solo, getting started, but I don't know. I haven't gotten that far to see. And then there is the tailor. The clothes makes exclusive sewing kit and clothes, so you can make custom clothes. You can see here all the different stuff they can make. Not sure how useful any of that stuff is. Mender, 10% armor durability. Civil, negative 10 loot from foraging. Weak, negative 2 hit points. Negative 10% mining speed. Kind, negative 10% animal loot. Negative 25% animal harvesting speed. That's a little negative. I would say, like, if you're a multiplayer, some of these classes would make more sense, but I'm going to go with the commoner here. This is what I've tried the last few times. I might try one of these other ones in another playthrough, but commoner has no negatives, no positives, so it's kind of a, just all-around basic class. So we're going to go with that one. So let's go and confirm and go from here. So where have we spawned? There is a trader over there, a wagon. Let's kind of go up here, right? So this is like world spawn. Let's hit M to go to the map. like right here, right? Spawn, and then we'll make it red. Let's just save that on there. There we go. That's our spawn point. And we can always know that we're going to spawn this general area when we come back from death. So this is actually a really nice area. Looking around here, you can see right over here, there's some cattails. There's a rift right there, some more cattails there. Looks like we got a bush right here, right away, so we can get a bush. Didn't mean to do that. We lost the berries. I guess it was still flowering anyway. But we can take a look at over here. What is this? This is sand. Nice. Let's take a look on this side. The rain is gonna be pretty interesting to see here. So the first thing we need to do is find some flint, I think. So let's go down here and see if we can find some. It's usually like, you know, here's some right here. Loose flint. Go ahead and click that. We need 2 pieces of flint to make a knife. So that'll be our first tool we make. So let's go ahead and do that. So it uses a crafting system that is a little unique for some things. It's called napping, I guess. And you hold down control and you can just shift it on the ground, right? Or I have my, it's usually left shift, but I have mine controls, so my control is my crouch. So I like the Skyrim controls versus the Minecraft controls, if you will. Alright, so we're gonna go with a flint knife blade, and then you get this little grid here, right, of little micro voxels that you want to get rid of. And you can just go like this, hold down the mouse button, drag them across like so, and go here and just cut them all off. And you don't have to cut the ones that are unconnected, they'll just automatically fall off like that. There we go, we got a knife blade. So now we need to get a stick. Let's see here if we can find one. There should be one right around here somewhere. And just click on those, break them. We're going to be getting cattails in a minute once we get that. There we go. I think we're going to stick it in this thing. There's a tree here. Let's keep trying. But maybe over here. I like that there's a big old forest over there, so that's pretty nice. Let's go check out the trader, I guess, while we're looking for a stick. Then we got sand, which is nice because we can use that for prospecting later on. The fox. And I think we pop up here. Alright, Hector, the agricultural trader. And then there's kind of like this dialogue system. You can talk to people and stuff like that. I see here. I haven't seen you around before. You just wake up? I don't know what you mean. Your kind has been popping up like daisies across the land. Don't know where you're from. Don't know what you're doing here. None of you seem keen to talk about it. Let's see here. I'm just trying to survive, as always. He nods soberly, as always. Alright. Got anything to trade, Hector? And then you can trade. So he buys certain things, right? Like the trader, so he'll buy pumpkins and whatnot. So we don't have anything to sell, so it is what it is. But it's kind of cool that you can get the lore and stuff from some of these guys if you talk to them about the game. And we'll do all that. Just not right now. So let's see here. Still looking for that stick, right? And certain other plants are worth harvesting, but the game does give you a very limited inventory, so we only have these 10 slots until we get some can baskets and backpacks and stuff. So it's very limited on inventory starting out, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Man, this is the first time I haven't been able to find sticks. It's always something else that I can't find. Those stick ones. Some of these are like darker, you can tell, but it's a little bit hard. So there's a cave down here. I want to go in there. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Oh, fire clay. Okay, that's important. So we're going to put that on our map right now. We will need fire clay later on. Not right now, but soon. Alright, let's pop up here. Now, this is not a Minecraft mod, just in case anybody's wondering. This is a full standalone game. Took a little damage. So it is. There we go. Here we go. Here's some berries. So those aren't ready yet. These ones are. So grab those. So we're going to need food, and berries are a good source of food. See the green bar down there is our hunger bar. And you can kind of see how low it is already gotten. So I do a lot of sprinting, and that is almost probably more detrimental than I probably should be. Alright, let's keep, and I'm jumping a lot too. Alright, here's the actual trees, so there should be sticks around here. Let's see if I can get one from this tree here. There's one stick, finally. Right, so we can take the stick and the knife blade we made, and we get a flint knife, right? Very nice. Let's put that over there. Now, we want to harvest this. There we go. And these cattails are what we're going after now. So if we go over here to the cattails and just harvest these with the knife. You can do it without the knife, but it's quicker with the knife. Go. Now, I think there's more over here. We need 10 of these. I think it's 10. I already can't remember. We need a few for these first item we're going to make. And we're going to need more to make more of the same item. We're going to make a hand basket. There we go. We got more berries. Now you can pick up the berry bushes and move them wherever you want. I'm going to leave them all right here so they keep growing right now until I've established where we're going to lay down camp. And I really like this area, so this is really nice. So it's going to be a good, probably a good place to start. And if we get hungry, we can cook the cattail roots in a fire, so that's something to keep in mind. There we go. Alright, we got 20 cattail things. So we go into the crafting grid with E, and then we can go right here to the grid and go like that, and make a hand basket. And then we get 3 inventory slots. Make another one, and we have 6 inventory slots now. Not a whole lot, you know, very limited, and you don't want to pick up stuff until it's ready, right? You know, like, you don't want to, like, we're going to find ore eventually, and we're not going to want to pick that up until we are exactly ready for that. Alright. We're probably going to want more flint here in a few, and we're going to probably want to get some, a flint axe. That'll be next on the list, I think, so we can get firewood and logs to make a campfire, so we can kind of do some stuff here. One more here. I kind of just want to get my 4 baskets made, you know, and aside. Alright, let's go right here. Another one. Just need 3 more. Just got a really good spawn though, so this, like every other game I've made, I've spawned in these like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a rocky hellscape. There we go. Like so. And 2 more baskets, giving us 12 inventory slots on top of our original. Alright, so we're good on inventory slots now. We can't get any much better for a while. Where do we want to go? We got some of this, so let's do this. Put that down. We're going to make a flint axe head. Gonna have to go get another stick. Just cut off the edges here. Like that. And if we find anything useful along the way, we'll put it on the map and kind of mark it down, right? So some of these, you'll see like copper, little rocks like this, and that means there's like a copper ore vein. Or the possibility there will be one. Copper is like the first tier in this game. Oh, we got one already. Nice. There we go. Stick plus the axe head gives us an axe, and then we can take that axe and chop down this birch tree. There we go. Almost done. And you can see there just an explosion of loot. Alright. Reminds me of like Destiny, where when you kill something, it just blows up in engrams. Alright. Perfect. And let's keep going through here and cut all this. We need the dry grass, which is what we're getting from cutting the grass to make fires and whatnot. So very useful. So it's just not here. Oh, got 3 logs out of that. So this one, let's cut this one down here too. I like that it breaks the whole tree when you chop it down, so you don't have to like hunt for all the blocks. So it's pretty nice. Quality of life thing right there. There we go. Another massive amount of blocks. And looks like we got a few sticks out of that too, so that's nice. So we have 3 sticks, 10 logs. And we're gonna go ahead and take this. And we're gonna take the roots on this one, so we're gonna eat it later. Alright, let's keep going down here. Let's kind of just scout around, because we're gonna want to make a shovel probably, and then we're gonna want to dig a hole. And then until I can like handle the nights, I am going to have the videos just during the day, because the nights are pretty dark and it's pretty hard to see. Let's see here. Let's just go over here. Oh, what is this? More clay. Whoa! Okay, we almost fell down a hole. And fall damage is pretty severe in this in the game, so keep that in mind. Alright. This is a good start right here. All this clay. So we can just dig it with our hand. Go like this. Yeah, it's a little slower than with a shovel. But I got some. Let me mark this on the map real quick. So let's go blue. And blue clay right there. Save that. Alright. And let me get rid of that tip thing up in the side over there. So close this and don't show it again. So if you hit H, it pulls up the survival handbook, and you can pause the game. So you don't have to worry about like getting killed while you're reading this. There's very useful information in here, like to how to play the game. And like, you know, start in the Stone Age with knapping, and then you get into the Pottery Age with this clay, right? You can make stuff, but like this is as fast as I've ever gotten to clay. It took me through day 3 in the last playthrough to find clay. So this is This is actually fantastic. Alright, I kind of like this spot a lot. Alright, we need a piece of flint so we can make a shovel real quick. So let's see if we can find one. And I think we'll kind of build a little structure around here. There's gotta be some flint. There's more clay over here. Wow, this is a nice area. Alright, what do we got here? Flint. That is 2 flint. I'm gonna grab the berries though. Alright, let's look at the map, kind of see where we're at. So, that's a lake. This is more of a larger body of water, so we probably want to build it down like right there. Let's put a star there. Question mark. Make it like some weird color. Alright, we'll go down there here in a second. It's starting to get dark. I just want to get a piece of flint from right here. Now, since we're in the standard mode, we don't have to worry about being attacked this first night, so, you know, it's kind of nice. You know, get a little reprieve from the creatures that come out at night, and it's really good. I'm just getting enough flint that we have it so we can do a few things with it. How many sticks? We have 3 sticks, so. Alright, so yeah, this is where I want to have my... Yeah, that'll be nice. And then this is a larger body of water, you can kind of see here. We can get out to there. I think we can make a raft later on, so start building right here. So step 1, let's clear out this grass. And let's start making a mud hut. And we eventually can make it something better, right? But for now, let's get all the debris off the ground, otherwise it'll grow back. Alright, so flint on the ground, we want a shovel. So just go like this, cut off all the edges. And wait till you see how the clay pottery is made. It's crazy. Alright, so we got the shovel head, put in a piece of wood there, and bam. Let's put that there, and there, and that there, and then we can eat some of these berries. Food does spoil, so there are ways around getting around that. You can use containers to store the food underground. You can build a cellar and it'll act like a refrigerator kind of thing. It's a very in-depth game. A lot of mechanics going on. And it's, I don't know, fairly interesting. So we're going to just dig up some of this dirt here. I don't know how long before we hit stone, so we're going to build us a nice little mud hut. So we get some of this dirt. Shovel, like, I love the first person animations. Apparently they added these in the latest updates, like a 1.9, so that is pretty cool. Nice little feature. A lot of the stuff they added in 1.9 to really make the game more accessible, and maybe that's what made me finally pull the trigger. Like the handbook and stuff was added. There we go. Alright, how much dirt do we have? I want to be not there. I want to be kind of like right here. We could build like a little path. Yeah. Let's get this one. I might have to make another shovel. The shovels don't last very long. The flint ones anyway, so. Yeah, this is nice. Like in all my other playthroughs, I ran into like rock right away. This is just like a nice little experience. Go, just keep clearing this. The shovel broke. Let's just do it with our hand. because oh, this is medium fertility soil too, so they're in a nice spot. We can plant some crops here. That's gonna be kind of where we're gonna go, right? We're gonna start farming soon. And you know, actually, let's change this up. Let's see if we can make a hobbit hole, right? You know, let's make a hole. Yeah, right here in the side of the wall. All right, let's just go right here. Oh, we hit stone really quick. Let me see what that is. Andesite rock. Yeah, we're not going to be able to break that for a while, so let's just keep digging out here. I'm trying to get two stacks of this mud to make a mud hut. Alright, so I think we're right about here is good. And we can kind of use that as a part of it, so let's get rid of this. So we go here, and then we can turn this into packed dirt, right? So it's a little bit different of a material. And we can kind of build some walls. So let's go 1, 2, 3. One more up here. Get enough material. So, no, we should go one more. And we'll just get rid of this. And then we can hollow out the inside a little bit more. Yeah, we'll do that. Now we're just gonna build the box. Nothing too fancy, right? I guess we could skip the corners, but I'm not too concerned about it right now. Pack dirt. Oh my god, did I really run out already? Alright, so I think I made this the center, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. And we'll put a crude door on here in a minute. There we go. We got a nice little little hole right here. This will keep us safe. All right, so let's get the hatchet out here. And chop down this, and we can make a little fire here in a second. Alright, let's go in here and make a fire. So we need a few things to do that. Take this and that, make firewood, right? Hatchet plus that, let's get a few more pieces. Let's see here, can I do... the stick recipe. So we hit H, type stick. Should be able to make one from a log. Breaking. Apparently not. Can't make sticks from logs. That's fine. Let's see. Where's my grass? So we need 2 pieces of grass and a stick to make a fire starter. There we go. And then we need to put, I think it's right here is the center. The grass on the ground. Grab some firewood, and then you can't really see it because it's dark, right? Then we go get the fire starter and hold down control or your left shift, and you can kind of see the smoke. It's very dark right now. It's getting dark. Come on. Oh gosh, it's not starting. Probably because it's all wet, right? Get that going. There we go. Whoa. Alright. There is our fire start. And as you can see, as the first day is over. Alright, let's go here and let's make us a little bed out of all this hay. So if we go here, I think it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Right? That gives us a hay bale. Go like that. 1, 2, 3. Grab these. And 3 of those across gives us a hay bed. And we can place this down just like right here. And we can go to bed. So you can see here, dark outside. We're going to put some soil up there. That kind of keeps us in this room now, or like sealed off. Some more firewood in there, and we can just we can call it here. But I think this is a fun game. Definitely a interesting take on survival, and I like that it's voxel, right? Like I like voxel based games. It adds a little bit more detail to, you know, the world and stuff like that, so it's kind of fun. But there's a lot to this game, and hopefully we can go through it all. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.